Hi everyone, my name is Abel Grey Cantoma. I'm from GREYTEST Card Design Concept. This is actually my WhatsApp contact. I actually teach AutoCAD, Civil 3D, Orion 18, Prota Structure, Revit Architecture, Chief Architect, ETAP, SAFE, RCD 2000, RCC, Spreadsheet, MS Project. They are all actually available on my YouTube channel. Down below the description of this video, you're going to find all of those videos available on that channel. Okay, you can go there and then actually keep yourself busy. We've started our classes on Telegram, teaching people how to come up with their designs. You have access to all of these softwares on that platform in case you don't know where to get it from, and then you have access to all of these videos covering all of these softwares. Okay, teaching you as a beginner how to come up with your design from scratch to finish. Amazing, right? Wide knowledge, wide range of knowledge you can actually achieve from that platform. Okay, for a token of 2,100 naira, the link to the registration to our classes is actually down below the description of this the description box, okay, of this video. When you go there, you find that, and then the link to our channel is actually available on the description box too as well. Okay, but today I'm going to be showing you how to come up with your MS project. Now, the MS project, the first thing you will see is the welcome screen. Okay, you click on blank project. I'm going to click on blank project, which I did. Here you're going to you are going to define your tags, your resource, your report, your project, your view format. Okay, sorry, let me go back. Firstly, I always like to it's very important that you go to your option and schedule. Okay, schedule the time you want to start and the time you want to end. Okay, starting time is 8 a.m, end time is 5 p.m. 8 hours, hours per week, 40 hours, days per month. Okay, 20 days. That means excluding Sundays and Saturdays. Okay, go to display. Here I can change my currency just in case I don't want to use US dollars. I'm going to leave it as US dollars. Okay, I can change the calendar type. I'm going to close this. Now, the next thing, sorry, let me go back. Here you have your Gantt chart. By this other side, you have your diagram. Okay, that is actually showing your schedules. Okay, here actually shows how your tasks are actually scheduled. Now, the first task is to name the project. Okay, here I'm going to name my project Foundation Work of Building. Okay, let me name here a plan, and here design. Say earthwork. concrete bed, mixing, placing, size, nursery, first, first footing, second footing, basement, say damp proof, course. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is to all of this work. The name of this project is actually foundation work of building. That's actually the name of this project. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is include my indent on this. Okay, so I'm actually going to highlight all of this, and I'll come back to my tags, and then I'm going to indent this. Okay, now my earthwork comprises of the concrete bed, the mixing, the placing. All of these are actually going to fall under this, and then all of these are actually going to fall under this. So I'm going to indent this. Okay, I'm going to indent this. Okay, okay. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing is to actually, now since I'm going to be doing something, or what we are going to be doing on the side is going to be sequentially, I'm just going to highlight on all of this, and then I'm going to link. It says link the selected tasks, so I'm going to link them. You can see here now, look at the diagram. You can actually increase this from here. Okay, okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to these schedules are actually manually imputed. Okay, now I can just change this to automatic schedule. Okay, I can change all of it to automatic schedule. Now take note of the diagram. You notice that it's actually changing. Okay, remember it's actually sequential. Okay, now you can see. Now okay, let's take for example, we actually want to change the day that we want to start this project. We can actually do that as well. you can just go to your project, go to project information. The start date is actually Wednesday 4th 29, okay, 2020. I can actually change that to let's say 9th of May. Okay, if I change that, I want to click on OK. You can see it's actually shifted from the original April that was scheduled for this to actually start, for work to actually start. Okay, that could happen in a case whereby maybe the client is actually in short of fund, and then he actually asks you to hold on a bit. Okay, and then now to do the next thing I'm going to be showing you is how to add resource. Okay, that's resource attribution. Okay, and that we will go back to our tags, and then you come to your Gantt chart, you go down to sorry about that. Come back to your resource sheet. Okay, you click on that, then you can just name your resource as let's say we want to have the chief engineer. Okay, I'm going to have engineer 2. Mind you, you can actually use the names of these engineers instead of just using these. Okay, as generic. Okay, you can actually use the actual names. Okay, let's say we are going to have the head machine. Then we're going to have project manager. Okay, and then going to have the laborer. Sorry about that. Laborer. Okay, here you can actually you can see it's actually telling you the standard rate. Yeah, I can actually change let's say the rate for this is actually $100 per hour. For this engineer, let's say it's actually $95. For this, for head machine, let's say $15 per hour. And the project manager, okay, $85 per hour, for example, please. Okay, for example. Now we have actually added our resource names. I'm going to switch back to my Gantt chart. Now let me take this. Okay, now on our foundation, okay, on our planning, I'm going to add my engineer, chief engineer, and chief engineer 2, for example. The design says done by engineer 2. The earthwork excavation was done by the head mason, and then okay, I'm sorry, I can't find my laborer on this. Oh, sorry, I didn't add that. Okay, laborer. Okay, let's see, laborer is $10. Okay, then you come back here, go back to my chart. Head mason, laborer. Okay, sorry, head mason and laborer here. Mixing head mason and laborer. Placing head mason and laborer. Come to your footing. Okay, let's say we are still using this, okay, for just trying to explain how you can come up with your schedule of work. Okay, now if we take this, you discover that the names now are actually attached to our diagram here, as you can see. Okay, now there is a cost that was actually attached to each of these resources. Okay, you can come to your add new column and you click on add new column. You go down to cost. Okay, click on cost. You can see the amount. Now this I forget. Okay, here the number of days that you take to plan. Let's say it took 1 week to plan this. Okay, and then the design, the duration you enter isn't supported for this field. Type the duration in the standard format. Okay, so let's say 7 days. 7 days. It took 7 days to complete this. Okay, you discover that it's actually multiplies. Look at $10,926. Okay, here it took okay, this one is already earning $5,320. Okay, come down to, okay, let's say here for just let's say 1 day mixing, let's say it's 1 day. Okay, placing, okay, 1 day. Our footing for 2 days. This also for 2 days. This also for 2 days. Okay, while this for 1 day. Okay, now this is just an instance, okay, of what you can actually do with sorry about that, do with your Microsoft project. Okay, you can see the cost actually attached to each of them. Now you discover that for this is 7 days, you have 28 days, plus 7 plus 7 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1. When you actually sum all of these, it will give you 24 days. Now that means our whole this whole project of the foundation, it's actually going to take us 24 days, for example. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to be showing you is okay, let's say now, for example, this job was successfully done 100%. The planning process was done 100%. The design was done 100%. You can see 100 here. You can see you can change that from here too. You can just double click on it and double click and change this to 100, for example, if you want to do that. 100%, all of this was done 100%. Okay, 100. But on getting to our second footing, we're only able to do 50% of it. Okay, so the 50% is there. Now what I'm going to do is to I'm going to, let's go to my project. Okay, and then here you can go to results, resource sheet. Under your report, you can go under your resource and resource overview. You can see what you have here. Okay, you can see your chief engineer, engineer 2, the head mason, your laborer. Okay, let's go back to our task. Come back to our chart. The next thing I'll be showing you your baseline. If you go to your project, you're going to see baseline. You can click on it, or you press down, click on set baseline. I'm going to click on OK. Now the baseline is like taking a picture of the project. Okay, project plan at a certain moment. This will actually help you help us in order to relate, okay, in some comparison that we are going to be seeing later on this video. Okay, so now we'll go back to our task. Okay, now you will notice that the first task here that we actually perform is like the total sum of all that is actually down here. Okay, we are having $18,240. Okay, now when you actually sum all of this, this is what is actually going to give you right now. And then when you calculate the number of hours the chief architect is actually going to work based on the rate of $100 per hour, you discover that his money is actually $10,920. $10,920, sorry. Okay, so that is that. Now we'll go to down to our tracking Gant. Okay, click on that. Sorry. Okay, I'm there already. Okay, you can see on my second footing we actually did only 50% of that job, which you see here. You can see that the color here is actually giving you a different color from what you are actually seeing here. Okay, here we have actually done, you can see if I just go on it, it says second footing. Okay, complete through Friday. Okay, the duration is 2 days, which we actually specified to this here. Okay, if you love what you have been seeing, why not give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and it's actually free. Okay, you see a red button down below this video. Click on that red button, click on the bell icon so as to get a notification whenever I post videos. I post videos like this on a weekly, sometimes on a daily, so as to encourage as many that are trying to come up with designs. Okay, make sure that you practice, make sure that you register with us for as low as 2,100 naira. Amazing, right? Stay blessed.